Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony. To get the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
A look at the Magic starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Kobe. And it's Stockton in at the point. Castle with the bounce pass. Durant for three. And Holmgren pulls it down. And the Magic with possession. Kobe, the pass to Wembanyama. One-on-one fast break. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Got to be careful around Durant and his active hands. His defensive instincts are pretty strong as well.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Stockton. Now Kobe fires for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, two loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jamari. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Smith from outside the arc. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Now, here's Stockton. Another miss by for college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him string bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mo.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
How he did last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of it.
There's the drive. Durant wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Anthony. On the wing, Bryant. It's Durant on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Tatum kicks to Smith. Pass to Castle. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Anthony. Stockton sets the screen for Anthony. Back to Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Dallas leading by 13. Bobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Stockton. Pass to Wembanyama. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And folks, don't underestimate Wembanyama's greatness. Look at the big man run the floor.
Outside, KD. Pass to Smith. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Stockton kicks it out to Bryant. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Kobe.
High release, solid form, nothing to complain about with Wemby's three-point shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Miller comes in for Smith, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Castle. Richmond, who's checked in for the Magic. John Morant comes in for John Stockton. Good, another from 3.
Oh my, you love what he brings to this team and what he brings to the game.
Tonight he becomes the 4th winning three-point scorer in NBA history. That is amazing. And stolen by Olajuwon. The 3, Wembanyama with the rebound. The Magic trail by 7. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Pistons. Clock at 6. Pass to Kobe. The 3.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Here is Lillard. Lillard with a screen for KD. Tatum on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Action coming off the assist from KD. Tatum's got 5.
And I love the patience of Durant. And then the quick decision when he sees something.
Richmond outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. With a 9-point lead. Olajuwon with a screen for Tatum. Miller, no up.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Holmgren is just so athletic and agile. Most 7-footers cannot match that.
Outside Tatum for 3. Durant hits through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Lillard finds Miller. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Morant surveying the D. Wembanyama high post. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Pass to Wilkins. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas looking at a 13. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
So on the floor for Orlando, Richmond is out there with Stockton. And there's Porzingis, and there's Dominique Wilkins, and it's Markkanen in at the 4.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Miller, that's for 2. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Dallas leading by 18. And, Tim, what you love about Tyus Jones, the efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, he has great ball security, and he's highly accurate from deep. Same from the free throw line. Point is, you can just trust him to run the show.
Porzingis finds Markkanen. Outside, Porzingis. Richmond against LeBron. Outside, Wilkins. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. It's taken away by Smith. Miller with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Lillard. The Magic also changing it up. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Wilkins. And it's Morant in for Richmond. Here's Markkanen, and the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Allen dishes to LeBron. Markkanen against Robinson. In the corner, Castle with it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Fast break, Dallas. Orlando grabs the miss.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you guys.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, $1 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Anthony. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Dallas.
Pass to Smith. Back to Castle. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Castle's got 5 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent. And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Bounce pass Smith. And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. Castle against Anthony. Robinson, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Anthony. There's the triple. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Smith outside. This one for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Pass to Kobe. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Bryant. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. Orlando also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Markkanen, and it's John Morant in for John Stockton. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Smith outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 18 points.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Wembanyama, a screen on Castle. Pass to Anthony. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Castle buries it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Anthony to end the run. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
In the corner, it's James. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. LeBron's got his second basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Dallas. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the score.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at the Mavericks.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jabari Smith is out there with Durant. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Castellan at the 1 spot. Stockton passes to Holmgren. Now Bryant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Anthony. Wembanyama sets a screen for Anthony. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Castle with the bounce pass. Pass to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
At the elbow, Smith. Back to KD. Castle finds KD. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Castle against Stockton. The wide open look here for Anthony. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anthony's got 11 points.
And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
Holmgren against Smith. Durant kicks to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Durant with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bryant and Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
They double him with Stockton. Olajuwon with a screen for Tatum. No good on the triple.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Left side, Kobe. Wembanyama sets a screen for Kobe. And stolen by Tatum. 1-on-1 here. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 7 points in the game.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Stockton looking around. Outside Bryant. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Castle. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 21 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And that one drops.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Fires the three. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Orlando. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Smith outside. No good with the triple. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And even 3-on-3 break. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Wembanyama, a screen on Castle. Then kicks to Anthony. To the paint. Smith missing again. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Kobe. And again, it's Orlando converting.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. And it's Durant missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot, for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Orlando also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wilkins comes in for Anthony. And it's Richmond in for Kobe. Stockton, good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take
LeBron. That misses off the backboard. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Wilkins finds Markkanen. Richmond for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Allen. Miller dishes to LeBron. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Magic substitution. Kristaps Porzingis.
Inside. Richmond with the steal. And here we go. Stockton with it up court. Crafty move. And Richmond with the nice bucket inside. Richmond's got his first points in this one.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Dallas. Way out in front. They're a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his...
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Richmond. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's John Morant. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Well, Orlando shooting not great, 40% for the game. Morant passes to Markkanen. Now here's Richmond. Wembanyama, a screen. Shot clock at 5. Richmond no good. Richmond's gone 1 of 4 so far. Allen kicks to Lillard. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Orlando. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Markkanen passes to Richmond, and Richmond with the stuff.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Pass to Miller. Lillard outside. Allen for 3.
To imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wallace is checked in for Robinson. Anthony Davis comes in for Allen. And Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Zinkis, he's checked in for Orlando. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
Well, he is selective when he shoots it, but AD will stretch it out there.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Miller, no up.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Anthony on the wing, shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Miller, no up. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. The 3 from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Miller sets a screen for Henderson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
A different look for Dallas. Robinson's checked in for Wallace. Johnson comes in for LeBron. And Lillard subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Orlando also making some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Kobe comes in for Richmond. And Stockton subbed in for John Morant. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Stockton outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson left side. Kobe with the steal. On the wing, Stockton to the inside and stolen by Miller. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Pass to Lillard. Over Anthony. Lillard misses. Orlando, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Stockton the bounce pass. The 3 from Anthony. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Johnson. Miller dishes to Davis. Here's Johnson, guarded by Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Miller outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Wow, there's no shortage of style to Anthony's game. Give him the chance, and he'll put on the show.
Pass to Davis. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jabari Smith.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Lillard outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Oh, we've got a moment.
AD, a road trip coming up against some quality teams. What's your level of confidence that you can take care of business?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with